de la Hiva counter. Once we get to our back step to our double shin pin, let's look at some options that Jared might use to counter. So as soon as we're able to get to this double shin pin here, a lot of times Jared's going to be looking to try and use this outside foot to create an off balancing where he can push. Now you can see because he pushed it and he extended. When he extends, he's going to off balance me and I can't keep my shin extending that bottom leg. So as he extends, he can bring that foot in now. And he could go back to play his reverse de la Hiva, or he could even use that as a tripod sweep right there. So we got to be wary of what this outside leg is doing. That's why we really want to have good control with that down grip, right, with that C-clamp. Now, and the reason you want to be lower is so we can do this parry move. If I was controlling the shin, higher up on the shin, Jared can easily still extend. So that's why we're always at the end, towards the end of the lever where I'm powerful, and it's easier for me just to use my weight lean forward to pin that down. But it's not always going to be able to keep it there all the time. So as Jared starts to extend, I don't want it to connect on me. So as soon as I start to lose that heel to butt connection, he starts to extend his leg, I parry across. As we parry across, now I can pass off to my other hand. Okay? Now we're in the beginning of finishing this pass. As I start to close the distance, we can assume this hand is going to come and get a long frame before I get too close. But we have this hand here, free hand, to successfully parry it away and start to get to the inside position. Now I want to get to the head, and then I want to get my head on this side of Jared's head, pinning his shoulders down. So once I get to my head down to the mat here, we effectively pin his shoulders to the mat, and it's going to make it hard for him to counter. Now I can start to circle back to my side pin. I have good head and arm connection, and we can start to work. So turn the knee outside, back step, shin pin, and I start to feel that foot come across. Parry away right away. Good extension. Get in front of it with your opposite hand. Once you have this, minus some inversions, you should be able to get your chest on top of that leg to kill his guard recovery. Assume the hand's coming forward. I wipe it away, and as I wipe away, I want to make sure I close that distance. Head on the mat. Keep this C grip on his leg so he can't start to get his shin. I don't want to let go, and then he starts to turn back towards me and he starts to regain guard. So make sure that we're keeping that C grip, so if he starts to turn towards me, I'm already blocking his hip, okay? And he's not going to be able to get back to a knee-elbow connection on the near side. So effectively what we're doing is all we're doing is a heavy leg drag and putting my leg on top, my body on top of his leg. Okay? But without actually grabbing, we're using his momentum to leg drag himself, pushing across. Okay? So we're here. Double shin pin, I feel that leg come across, parry, and then I'm here. And the closer I am with my elbow to my knee, the stronger this is going to be. Okay? When he tries to bring it back, he can't. He starts to parry, or starts to frame. I parry, bring my weight forward, head on the mat. Get my arm underneath, and there's no rush here. Okay? I can take my time. There's a lot of stuff I can do from here. I can start bringing my shin over, going straight to mount. We can start going to high mount, triangle and arm bar attacks. So there's a lot of things we can do once we're on top, on the back side of this leg here. Okay? So I get it in, that leg comes across here. And I could even go for underhook on this side and still pass over the top and go to side control on the original side I wanted. Okay? So be aware when we get in here, even before, okay? Even before I clear that leg, sometimes they like to play this tripod off balance game. So you should already be controlling that leg. Okay? If he starts to push it across, I can even do it now and then back up after. So you can, either one comes first. Okay? He's not pushing off, he's trying to play his reverse de la Hiva, extend. Maybe I don't want a double shin swipe like we did before. I wait for that leg to come across. parry. Oh, maybe he's giving me a good fight here. I can underhook, and then I can double shin pin over the top. So a likely thing for the bottom player to do, either before you start to counter with that double shin pin, is using the outside leg to push off and create those off balances we saw. So anytime you see that leg coming, use your C grip to try and parry it across and work those leg drags.